Hey, this is Naya. I'm with Wave Records and Management, and I'm sitting here with the 125 belt champ, Aaron Lopez today.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
of
Excited to
course.
be here, man.
Thanks for coming in. So first of all, bro, congrats on your victory. How does it feel to be the 125-pound champ?
Man, it's been a long time coming. Um, it feels really good. I put in a lot of hard work to get to where I'm at. As you can see, I've got two belts here. Um, this one right here, that was the first one that I won. That was for a promotion called Kickdown.
Okay.
That was about 8 years ago when I first started fighting. I went to a Sparta event. That was like one of the first events that I went to. I hadn't even gotten a fight yet, and I just remember watching the production and all the fighters and everything. And I just told myself I was like, "That's the belt that I want.
Yeah.
I want to get that." And this opportunity
Now you
came
have
up
it.
first, and now I have it. I fought for that belt at least four different times, if not five, including last night when I won it. And a couple times came up short, did quit, kept going back to the drawing board, working hard, and now I got it.
So it
So
looks good. It's nice and shiny. I like it.
I love it. I love the orange. It looked really good with my blue shorts last night.
Yeah, I did.
Blue and orange, rocking the Denver Bronco colors.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, it made me feel really, really good. I was really happy.
So, what was your game plan going into the fight? And do you feel like you held on to a game plan? Did you go in there with a strategy? Or was it more just like you walked in there, kind of felt it out, and just went into what you were doing?
So really, my game plan always is first and foremost to be myself. Um, when I'm performing at my best, like I truly believe that there's nobody in the world that can touch me.
Yeah.
As far as game plan goes, um, the gentleman I fought last night, hats off to Chino Dean. Um, I've seen him. We've known each other for a long time. At the end of the fight, we sat down, paid respects, and he said he was really looking forward to that fight, and we both knew that eventually it was going to come around. But the game plan was he's a very traditional Muay Thai striker. So through all of my experience, I fought Taekwondo, karate, mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, kickboxing. So I have a lot of different looks that I can give people. So a lot of my game plan was to use all of that experience and not just to be in that Muay Thai mode or whatever you want to call it, and just use my whole arsenal.
So that was your game plan, was to use your whole arsenal. Right?
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah, going back to you paying your respects to the fighter after you fight, I've always really admired that about you. Because there are some guys that go out there to whoop ass and then kind of rub it in people's faces or be kind of dickheads. But you've always been super super humble, and I've always respected that, brother. So
Thank you.
I do like that. So your opponent was pretty tough. Were there any points in the fight last night where you had to feel like you needed to adjust anything?
I mean, right out of the gate, I came forward, which was part of the game plan, was to come forward with the pressure on him. I threw a kick, and he kind of caught it and uh, off balanced me, kind of threw me to the ground. And as I was going to the ground, he threw a kick. Thankfully, it hit my shoulder. I was able to get up and dust that off. Um, so I can't say that like I had to change the game plan, but like right after that, I was just like, okay, like obviously we're here to fight, but it was like, all right, we're here to fight. This guy wants what I want.
It looked like when that happened afterwards, it kind of sparked something in you.
It did. I mean, I just was in my head, and I was just like, no, this is not the way this fight is going to go. Like I said when I got in the ring, this is my ring tonight, and I after that moment was like, we're gonna show everybody.
When you
this
said
is
that,
my
when
ring.
you jumped up and you hit the stage and you said, "This is my ring," and I knew from that moment I was like, "My boy's ready to go. He's about ready to go out there and rip this dude's head off." So that was cool. So I mean, you made a pretty big name for yourself here in Denver. How does that feel? To just know that you are. I mean, you're a big name around the city, bro. A lot of people know you. Obviously, you brought the largest crowd last night. You know, I noticed that. A lot of people noticed that. So, how does that make you feel?
Uh, it just it makes me feel really good, but it also really helps. I don't know how to say it. Keep me humble and keep me grateful because you know all the people that come out to watch me and support me, like they could do anything else with their Friday night. They could do anything else with their money, but they choose to come out and support me, and I'm forever grateful and humbled by how many people support me and will come out. And there have been people that don't even know me that come to watch my fights, and after they see me fight, they become
Forever
fans,
fans,
and
yeah.
they forever fans. They come
You're
out
definitely
and continue
entertaining.
to support. Thank you.
Um, so, do you feel like there were any challenges or obstacles that you had to overcome during your training camp? Or was your training camp more just kind of cut and dry, a little more smooth, more planned out? Like, you've obviously been doing this for a while, so.
I mean, there's always obstacles and things going on in training camp. Sometimes you're battling some little injuries. Sometimes just things in your personal life come up that make it a little bit harder. But this fight camp was really, really smooth. I was really, really focused. I've been working really hard, like almost for a whole year. I went out to a tournament last year, and that fight didn't go my way. And I remember on the way home, I was talking with my coach, and he told me, I really want to focus on your strength and conditioning. Like, you're a phenomenal striker, but we could be stronger in the ring. We need to work on going forward. So for the last year, I've really just honed in on the strength portion of my game, getting back to making sure I'm lifting weights consistently, going for good runs, and really hitting my cardio instead of just relying on hitting pads and sparring for that aspect. And yeah, like I said, there's always some obstacle or something in training camp that comes up, but I just feel like if I can train through those obstacles, I can train on my hardest days, then you can't beat me when I'm at my best. And last night I was at my best.
Yeah. Um, I've been watching you fight for a long time. I've only missed one of your fights,
Yeah.
and that's because the snow was terrible, and it was across the universe. But no, you looked a lot different fighting last night, and I noticed, usually you're kind of like a counter fighter. But last night you went out there and you were taking charge of the whole fight. Like, he was definitely having to take all of what you got to dish out, and it looked like he had to try and switch up his game plan quite a bit. Who do you credit most for your success in that fight?
I mean, like I say in my interviews, all glory to God first and foremost. Because without Him, I don't have the abilities that I have. Without Him, I don't have the people that I have in my life. He truly blesses me with good people, good surrounding. But I got to credit my gym, my training camp, my teammates who show up day in day out, help push me, inspire me, and all around make me a better fighter. I've been in situations throughout my career where I've tried to fight as an independent fighter, what they call it, without a gym, without a lot of teammates, just kind of doing the work on my own. And it just doesn't work. You need to have that community. You need to have people around you push you, people who are better than you, uh,
Absolutely.
to push you and test you. And yeah, so my gym, peak kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, peak all day.
Oh, yeah. So what's next for you as a 125-pound champ? Is there anybody that you're looking forward to facing off, or anybody that kind of might set a little tick off?
Um, I'm just gonna kind of take everything as it comes. Right now, I'm just really enjoying this victory. Like I said, this belt right here has been 8 years in the making. I've tried for it. I really like to get back to MMA. There are a couple guys on the scene that are some good opponents that I would like to face. We'll just kind of see what happens and when it happens, but Like I said, I would really like to get back to MMA. That's my true love. I love striking. I love Muay Thai. But when you let me use all the tools in the wheelhouse and make it a dogfight, get into the grappling exchanges, use the jiu-jitsu, I just got my blue belt. I think that's when I'm the most dangerous. So whoever wants it, can come get it. Let's do some MMA.
Yeah, I mean,
Test your real skill. Let's test your real skill.
so last night after the fight, some guy, what was his name? Tristan?
Tristan Harrison.
Tristan had hopped into the ring and said that he had wanted to fight you. Is that something that kind of stuck with you, or are you just gonna?
I mean,
How did that make you feel? And what are you gonna do going forward with that?
I mean, he's the guy that holds the undisputed Muay Thai belt.
After what weight class?
125.
125.
And like I said, it'd be cool to unify that.
But you'd rather fight him in MMA?
At the same time, yeah, I'd rather do MMA and something that he's been doing a little bit of, something that I've done a little bit in the past. My record in MMA is like 1-3-1 to keep, just getting started with it. So I think that'd be a fun matchup,
Yeah.
see who's got skill in every aspect, not just the stand-up, but the wrestling, the grappling, jiu-jitsu, all of that. I think that's the hardest test in combat sports is MMA, being able to mix everything
Oh,
together
absolutely,
really well. So.
Cool, man. So, I mean, we said it before, you had quite a bit of support last night. How important are your fans and, the people that come to support you out here in your journey as a fighter?
They're so important, man. I'm so grateful for all of them. I really come to my best when I'm on the spotlight and I got people watching. I was never I was talking with my mom about this actually. She was like, you're a good student. Like, she kind of used like writing a paper as like an example. Like, you could write a good paper, but when you have to get up in front of an audience and you have to read that paper, that's when you come out. That's when you shine. So, yeah, having a big crowd there, having all eyes on me, lights, cameras, that's when I shine the most, I think.
What message do you have for your fans? Is there anybody that you like to shout out or anything like that? Just now would be the time to just kind of let your fans know how you feel, or let
yeah, for all my fans, I'm forever grateful. Thank you guys for always coming out and supporting me. And like you said in one of my last interviews that I did with you, my biggest goal and hope for legacy is to inspire people. So the more people that come out and get to see me do what I do and what I love, I just hope that they take away with them some inspiration and see like, hey, no matter what it is I want, no matter what I do, if I set this and I set this to it and I constantly work for it and have a plan on how to get there, they can do it too. And it doesn't have to be fighting. It could be, that promotion at work.
Whatever, like Lino.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man. Want to say anything about this merch? We got these different lines up here.
Shout out to you guys, Wave Records and Promotion, for hooking me up with all this sick gear. If anybody ever wants to pick up some Savage gear,
we will have a website here soon for all the Savage gear. It'll be linked up to Wave Records page. We do have the regular shirts that are going to be going for the normal price, but we also have the signed Savage gear, which we only have 3 of, and it was signed after it was spelled not prior. So,
yeah, like I said, I love the gear. It's so official. It looks really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes me feel really, really good when I get in the ring and I look out and I see all the howler monkeys, all the gorillas, and everybody from Savage crew represent.
Cool, man. Well, I think that's about it. That's all the questions I got for you. Thanks for showing up.
All right, man.
Thank
you so much for having me.
Thanks, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
I'm a big dog, you niggas some fleas. Straight to the profit, I do it is. Getting me hurt and I'm sipping the lean. Agents, your bag, she roll my lead. Put on the op back and barely can breathe. Let's any bitches, I'm setting the team. I'm racking it whack for the cheeks. Strippers a host, chest to the green. Here's the difference between you and me. Chasing the green, want a green chest to me. Bitch, I'm a Don, waves a team. Bad take it elite. Walking the talk.